What can I do for you?
Hello, Mrs. Oswald. Are you home? Mrs. Oswald? Mrs. Deborah Oswald?
Yeah?
Mrs. Oswald, unfortunately, I have to inform you about your confinement to the house. Please don't get yourself into difficulties. You have the right to remain silent. Please stay away from the door.
Pardon? Confinement? What do you mean?
It's not that hard to comprehend, is it?
Confinement? Why? Who are you anyway? Show me some identification first.
Type 2 scenario, right? Shall I?
No. There's also a child in the house. I'll do it. Mrs. Oswald, I'm asking you to cooperate with us to make things easier for us both. Thank you. Please comply with the following instructions. You have the right to move freely in your apartment. You are not allowed to use any communication devices or to open any windows. Otherwise, we will be forced to make use of firearms. Are the instructions clear enough?
Mom, who are they? Did they take Dad too?
Be quiet, Tommy.
Did you understand that, Mrs. Oswald?
Yes. Yes, I understand.
Good. Now it will be your obligation to let your son be aware of those instructions as well. We certainly don't want your child to get hurt, right?
Oh my God.
That's all. Number 2, attend to the door.
Yes, we can.
Good.
And what are we going to do now?
We're going to wait.
May I ask you something?
Of course, my friend.
I have a question regarding this subway station. How can I get out of here?
But you've just arrived, Peter. Don't you want to take a rest first? By the way, what do you want up there, where they are looking for you? They'll probably put you straight under arrest.
That's probably true.
It's better if you only move around in the tunnels. That's an excellent possibility.
Are all of these subway stations still connected to each other?
Yes, of course. The whole network has been kept the way it was. There are just no subway cars running because of the safety issue.
And are you familiar with the surroundings down here? You probably are, right?
Of course. But Yuri is our tunnel specialist. He knows them like the back of his hand. If you want to know anything, then you should ask him.
Do you have a map for me?
A map? No, you don't need one. Yuri will show you the way and take you where you want to go.
I'm sure I'll find the way by myself.
You can check out the tunnels. Maybe you can find an old map that's still intact. Ask Yuri, though.
I have another question as well. I would like to ask a question about Yuri. He refuses to show me the way.
Well, that's the sensitive Russian soul, I guess. Have you insulted him? Or hurt his feelings?
Not that I know of. He seems to have some other problem. One that he already had before.
It's probably because of his shoe. He lost it when he brought Graham Oswald here, and cut up his foot badly on the gravel between the rails.
I understand. I would give him one of mine, but let me see, how could I help him? Could it be that he doesn't speak our language that well?
Why do you think that? He's actually very good.
But he doesn't respond when I address him.
Then maybe he's still too drunk. Or already too drunk. Or he's contemplating something. It'll be okay soon. You just wait.
How did Yuri get here? How long has he been down here already?
Yuri was my student. He came on an academic exchange program to me. An extremely talented young man. He was responsible for the programming of conversation strategies and world knowledge. He created, for example, the conversation AI of the first infobot generation.
Conversation AI? Are you serious? Actually, he doesn't strike me as the talkative type. Then what is he doing down here? With that kind of qualification, he would immediately get a job at Central Robotics.
He doesn't want a job at Central Robotics. Yuri has always dreamed of programming a cybernetic poet. I suggested that he write his doctoral dissertation on this topic together with me, if he'd have got that far.
Cybernetic poet. So you mean a Dostoevsky bot? Or how else do I have to imagine that thing?
Something like that, but nothing came of it. And Yuri decided to come with me instead of continuing to program conversation routines for elevator inquiries.
Actually, I can absolutely understand that. Because it's just tiresome to have such conversations on a normal daily basis. To design them must be even worse. Can I ask you something else?
Of course, my friend.
Thank you, Professor.
No problem, my friend.
Hey, Charlie.
What's up?
Can I talk to you very quickly?
Oh, man. No. Quit bugging me, man.
I wanted to ask you for a favor.
Oh, yeah?
Can you show me the way to my apartment?
To your apartment, man? Sure. Why don't you just walk up the street and take the damn MAG train, man?
I mean, through the underground tunnels, of course. You know what kind of situation I'm in, don't you? And I can't possibly find my way down here.
Who cares? I don't recall sending out an invitation.
If you're gonna help me, I'll be gone much earlier.
Interesting. But no thanks. Why don't you just walk off and leave us alone?
There is something else. Can I ask you something?
No.
Why are you in such a bad mood?
Am I, man?
Yes, you are.
Well, that's just my business.
Of course. Is it really because of me? Because I'm putting you guys out?
No, man.
It's okay. Forget about it.
You can bet on that, man.
May I ask you something?
Of course, my friend.
I would like to know something about Charlie. Thank you, Professor.
No problem, my friend.
Hey, Charlie.
What's up?
Can I talk to you very quickly?
Oh, man. No. Quit bugging me, man.
Can I ask you something?
No.
Why are you in such a bad mood?
Am I, man?
Yes, you are.
Well, that's just my business.
Of course. Is it really because of me? Because I'm putting you guys out?
No, man.
Why is it then?
You're really bugging me, man. You know that?
Yeah, I know. Okay. All right. But I have the feeling that you have some kind of a problem with me. And I just don't like that feeling.
Is that true? Must be really hurting you, man. You're really sad, you know that?
Hey, what's that supposed to be? Did I do anything to you?
Check out Rodriguez, man. Oh, no, man, you can't, 'cause he's damn dead. How about that? What a jerk I am.
Who? Rodriguez? Who is that supposed to be? I don't know any Rodriguez.
No, you damn idiot. He was done in for you, man, but of course you don't know him.
I have no idea what you're... Wait. He's got a guitar.
He had one, yeah.
Oh my God. A friend of yours. I'm so sorry about that. It was a tragic accident, a real tragedy.
It's always the wrong guys that get off, man.
It was really not my fault.
Oh yeah, you're one of them guys who can never help it.
Listen to me. I know how you feel right now.
You know nothing!
Yes, I really do. It's not easy, but
Shut up, man! Okay, you can't help it. It wasn't your fault. You're really in a mess. You're a good man. Happy now?
I'm really sorry. It's okay. Forget about it.
You can bet on that, man.
Hi. Can I talk to you right now?
If you want. What do you want?
Now. What took you so long?
I have been thinking
Uh-huh. What about?
about the poetry of the machines.
Poetry of the machines? What do you mean by that?
Imagine a hall full of infobots. They are standing there and talking.
About what?
They are talking about me. They are talking about the programmer of their conversation routines.
And what is it they're talking about?
They are happy. And they are proud of me. That's poetic. Oh, don't you think?
Yeah. Maybe it is. Do they really do that?
I hope so. I hope they haven't forgotten me.
You programmed the first infobot generation.
It was hard work.
I know a couple of the first prototypes.
And? Do you like them?
Honestly, I don't think they're exactly state-of-the-art.
Because you are talking about the wrong topics with them. Identifications, authentications, codes. These are no challenges for my programs. Such trivialities insult their intelligence. Ask them about Tolstoy and War and Peace. Ask them about Nietzsche, Kant and Hegel. You will be surprised how much my infobots think about things like that. And what amazing things they are capable of doing.
Yeah, well, the only thing they ever ask me for are elevator passwords.
You should experience them when no one else is around, and there are several of them. Then they start talking about poetry, philosophy, life.
But they don't really live.
Who knows? I have never dared to switch off one of my bots.
Why not? They are machines.
They have asked me not to. Then I knew that there was no going back. It's a wonderful feeling to have created something. But it is even more wonderful to see it becoming independent. It means loss, but also a kind of triumph too. It is as if your own kids are leaving home.
You know your way around these tunnels? I have to find the way to my apartment.
Every life is like a long way home, don't you think?
Absolutely. But I have to get to my apartment house really urgently, and the professor told me you might be able to help me.
Of course I can. And maybe you'll be so kind as to help me find my shoe. I have lost it. Without my shoe, I can hardly show you where you have to go. I have injured myself, you know.
Okay, I'll see what I can do about that.
And I am sure you need a complete map. Otherwise, you'll lose your way down here. I can't go with you all the way.
All right.
Take your time. You know where to find me.
I gotta go. See you later.
See you later. Say hello to my bots for me.
There, I repaired the shoe as much as possible.
Thank you, my friend. Oh, that is really nice of you. Okay, come with me. I'll show you the turnoff at the back of the tunnel. We have to walk through the dark a bit. Then you go through another door and into a second tunnel. Go straight ahead past the large sewer pipe. From then on, you will be able to find your way on the map.
Thanks, Yuri.
Say hello to my bots for me. Tell them I'm fine.
Made it. If Yuri's description was correct, I should be able to climb up to our building from here. I can't get to it. I did it. 23 damn floors. I have to be careful now. Tommy! 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 Come here! Please! I'm over here! Right here behind the door!
Mr. Wright, why are you in there? You have 2 men in our house.
2 men? What men? Where are they from?
They have black suits, and they don't have names, only numbers like 1 and 2. And they won't let us out of the house. They are...
Bad guys?
Yeah,
Did they say what they want?
I think they are looking for Daddy, and for you.
Is your mom okay?
She is scared, and I'm scared too.
Of course you are. Don't worry. I'll get us out of here.
Did you find my dad?
Yes. Yeah. I did find your dad. Listen, Tommy, you have to help me now. It's very, very important. You have to listen very carefully. And then you need to do exactly what I told you. Can you do that?
I will.
Good. Now listen. Go to your mom right now and tell her that I'm in here, that I found your dad. And then you tell her to type a password into your dad's computer. That password is doublethink. Can you remember that?
Of course.
What's the password again?
Doublethink.
Very good. Next, she will see a map on the computer screen. She needs to print out that map. Did you get that so far?
Yeah.
Okay. Then you too have to find a way to come here and meet me here in the floor toilet. Just make up some excuse, okay?
And then?
And as soon as you're both in here, we leave. And get out of here, Tommy. To see your dad. He's already waiting for you. Got it all?
Okay.
Then let's go, kid. Go ahead already. Good luck. See you in a bit.
They have black suits. They don't have names. Only numbers like 1 and 2. They won't let us out of the house.
Okay, that's it. They're not swollen up enough yet. Can I ask a question?
Go on.
What do you want from us?
Nothing personal, Mrs. Oswald. As what I've just said. Please remain silent, and nothing's going to happen.
What are you here for?
It's not about you. We're looking for a terrorist, and we have reasons to believe that he's going to report to you.
A terrorist? My goodness, nonsense. I don't know any terrorists.
You even know two.
What? Who? Are you joking?
I'm afraid no.
Who do you mean?
I don't want to spoil the surprise for you.
Now what are we doing here?
We will wait.
And what are we waiting for?
A visit.
Nobody's coming here.
I think somebody's going to come sooner or later.
And how long is this going to continue?
Until someone comes.
Until then, you both wait here. You and number two?
Exactly. We've got all the time in the world.
Oh, great.
So it's all the more important that we get along with each other. And that can only happen as long as you don't do something foolish.
Are you from the police?
Perhaps.
Then you are obligated to tell me your names and to show some identification. You can't just push your way in here and detain us.
We can't?
No.
Yes, we can.
Of course we can. Actually, we even have to. Don't be mad, Mrs. Oswald. We're just doing our job. And we all have to do our jobs right, don't you think? You know, my instructor always said, number one, there are two sides to our job. There's the nice side. If the clients cooperate, then we all just sit together, nibble biscuits, drink tea, and nothing's going to happen to anyone. But then there's the other side. The side where the cleaning service has to be called when we're done. I would always prefer tea and biscuits, and I would really appreciate it if you also want to have it that way.
Do you have something to do with my husband being arrested?
Perhaps.
Where is he? What did you do with him?
We? Nothing.
What do you know about it?
Mrs. Oswald, I already told you, we're not here because of you. Don't burden yourself with the questions when the answers could possibly be unpleasant for you. Let us just wait here. It's better for you, believe me.
May I ask you something else?
Please.
At least let the boy go. He's a child, and whatever you want, he has nothing to do with it.
That's irrelevant. Unfortunately, he must stay here.
Just what kind of people are you? How can you lock up a little boy?
I stay here, Mum, with you.
See, he doesn't even want to go. A true little hero. You can be proud of him, Mrs. Oswald. I'm sure he loves to go to school, knows his ABCs by heart already, and he's Mum's little sunshine. Am I right? But he must stay here, under all circumstances. And I hope you understand what I mean.
Do you have children?
What?
Do you have children?
That's beside the point, and definitely not an issue here.
Is it a boy? A boy like Tommy? Why don't you answer me?
Number one,
Yeah?
shall I take over?
No. You're a clever woman, Mrs. Oswald. You pretty much know when you're supposed to talk, and when you're not.
All right. That's it for now. I have one more thing.
Sure.
How long are we still supposed to wait?
I think I've already answered that.
Does that mean you're gonna, move in?
We'll stay until our job is done. But don't worry, we won't cause any trouble. Am I right, number 2?
Yep.
You see, number 2 likes you as well. That's a real compliment for you both. But number 2 can also get really nasty. Right, number 2? Right, number 2?
Yes! Don't get on my nerves, or else.
You see?
There's a little problem.
What's the matter?
The toilet is stuffed up.
How did that happen?
The pipes are old. I've called central services 1,000 times, but they're just taking their time.
I understand. So what now?
There's a communal toilet outside in the hall. Can I take Tommy there?
No.
All right. Then I guess you'll have to shoot us.
We probably will.
My son needs to go to the bathroom, and we're going to the communal bathroom in the hall now. Understand?
You're not going anywhere.
Come on, number 2. Let them go. Number 5 and number 6 already positioned in front of the house. They cannot escape.
But you will have to explain this to the supervisor.
Yeah. Don't make such a fuss. Go ahead, Mrs. Oswald. I trust you, so don't disappoint me. Okay? If you're not back here in 2 minutes, I'll have to...
I got it.
I'm sure you do. Well, go ahead.
All right. That's it for now. Come on, Tommy. Mr. Wright, how's Graham doing?
We should really hurry to get to him.
Why hurry? Did he...
Do you have the printout?
Yeah, here.
Good. Tommy? Everything okay? Ready to climb?
Sure.
Up there? Into that duct? We can do that, right, buddy? And let's go. Time is running out. Mr. Oswald?
Oh God, Graham! Oh my God.
Hey, Tommy, Deborah, it's so good to see you. I am so sorry. Don't worry, young man. Mom will look after you.
Come on, Professor. Let them have a moment, okay? Mrs. Oswald, is he...
Yes.
I'm really sorry for your loss. Did he tell you what happened? Did he tell you what he worked on? What he found out? Where he was most recently?
He tried to. But me... I don't really want to know. I've got to take care of Tommy now.
Your husband didn't die for nothing, Mrs. Oswald. He did something really great. He had more courage and insight than most of us. You can be very proud of him. I'll make sure that his death was not in vain.
What are you going to do now?
I'm gonna finish what your husband wanted to do.
And... what did he want to do?
I'll explain everything to you when I get back. The professor and Charlie will bring Tommy and you to a safe place. You'll see to that, Professor, won't you?
Of course, my friend.
Then let's go. I have to get going.
Good luck.
I'll see you in a couple of days. Okay. I hope the airplane's still there like Mr. Oswald told me. Made it. From here on, I'll just have to rely on myself. It's really darn cold. I have to warm up somewhere fast. Somebody is fishing at the ice hole. From here, the station is in the north. It's quite far. I could really use such a thing.